Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. I know you've heard this from me multiple times, but man, I love the Infinite Warfare campaign, and every single time I play it again, it's that much better, it's that much more fun, and I love it, and I don't know why. In fact, I do know why. It just feels really like I shouldn't enjoy a Call of Duty campaign this much anymore. I mean, this has got to be top 5, top 3 even Call of Duty campaigns I've ever played. Like, I've not played this much Call of Duty campaign since I was a kid who didn't have Xbox Live, playing Modern Warfare 2 and Call of Duty 4 over and over again. But this is up there. This is Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, bam, Infinite Warfare. I'm not sure if that's the exact list I have to play Black Ops 1 again. I think this one's better than Black Ops 1, but anyway, that's a different topic for a different day. However, I want to talk about the Infinite Warfare campaign, and I just feel like this is just another thing where Infinity Ward kind of got screwed by their own marketing team, because I would love, this would be an amazing game for a sequel. Infinite Warfare 2, from a campaign perspective, would be amazing. I want more of this content. I want more of this stuff. Now, in terms of the actual campaign story, a sequel wouldn't make sense, but I want more of this gameplay. This gameplay is simply fun and amazing. They have all of these different pieces and parts that I absolutely adore. I adore how it starts cinematically, kind of like a typical Call of Duty campaign, but right in the middle, you get to your starship, you get to your retribution. Do they call them starships? You'd think I would know if I played it this much. But you can do anything you want. You can go fight the battles you can go straight to the side missions. You can get all of the different perks. You can get all the different top most wanted people in the game. You can go straight to the main missions. You can just skip all over that, and it's fantastic. But I would love to see, and this is kind of what the campaign did, was a galactic conquest mode. If you played Battlefront 2, you know, you have your whole entire star map, and it's you and one other player, you and the computer, depending on who you're playing with or whatever, and you go from planet to planet, and in the campaign you play a mission. But it would be cool if in a certain game mode you would go to this planet and then play like a multiplayer map, and if you lost the match, then you would lose the planet. But you could always go back to the planet, kind of re-challenge that, and then take over the planet again if you won the multiplayer match or something. Now that would be cool in and of itself, but the campaign does a fantastic job of doing that anyway. However, I just cannot gush about all the different campaign pieces. Just the amount of detail, the amount of love that went into this campaign, it's brilliant. I mean, the characters themselves, some of them are a little rigid. It's not like the best characters you could have in any source of media ever, but man, it's arguably the best characters we've ever gotten from a Call of Duty campaign. Now, I know everybody loves Reznov, everybody loves Captain Price and Soap, but let's face it, those were video game action type characters. They weren't really real. The person you play as here, Captain Reyes, you have emotion. You have turmoil inside of you. You have to make a choice. You're growing as a captain. What calls do you make? What's important to you, the mission or the people? And the people you're playing with have their own agenda. You know, some of them are like, no, it's all about the mission. Other people are like, no, it's about the people. It's not safe, you know, and seeing that struggle, that growth, and it culminates in that finale. It gives it that much more emotional weight. It's fantastic, and I love it. If you haven't played this campaign, go play it. And I don't mean, you know, I play Call of Duty campaigns pretty oddly. You know, I play on the easiest difficulty, and I just try to sprint through it as fast as I can, because the gameplay is not all that exciting, and so I'm really just around for the cutscenes. And you can do that here. However, I want you to fully experience this, and you best believe we're going to be playing this together at some point in time in the future, maybe with the face cam. I'm not sure. I don't know. But when you enjoy this game, when you really sink your teeth into this game and you experience this game, you get to see the small little details. You get to see the characters. You get to see your ship. There's a little tech person in the background every time you go to the armory, and he talks to you sometimes, and he's like, this happens every time we jump from leap to leap in space or whatever. And you can see that they're working hard. These guys are real people. These aren't just non-playable characters in the background just working on something just to make it atmospheric. No, these are people working on a ship because the ship needs to be worked on, and towards the end of the campaign the ship is mostly repaired. Those people are gone and they're working, and it's just the level of immersion, the level of world building in this game is fantastic. Everything makes sense. The growth of your character makes sense. The growth of the ship makes sense. The battles you fight make sense. Yes, it is still Call of Duty where you're not really getting that tactical feel from something you would get like Dead Space or Gears of War, where the gameplay itself isn't that tactical. But man, if this doesn't keep you on your feet and mix it up with every single mission. Now, every single mission starts with you either piloting your Jackal, and that is the same cutscene for like 60 seconds, and that is boring, and I hate that. And it ends with the same way with you getting back on the Retribution in the same cutscene for 60 seconds, and I'm not the biggest fan of that. But that does a good job of building the world and letting you know that yes, this is one cohesive, connected place. You are actually going there, you're actually doing that. It's not just a mission where you start, you end, and then you're back at some limbo hub menu system. No, it actually makes sense. You're in the starship and you're kept in this world at all times, and it's beautiful. But not only that, I was gonna say there are set pieces here, and I don't mean the Call of Duty set pieces where Modern Warfare 3 the entire place is blowing up behind you and it's completely huge and actiony, but there are different ways of playing the game. There's just one part, you might be able to see it if I can find the video of it. You're just sitting here in the asteroid field alone. First of all, when you're in space, you can rotate 360 degrees in any direction. If you have a space game, do that, because that is amazing. I love it. The way you can disorientate yourself, the way how you just feel floaty and free, that's the freedom I want in space. When I think of being in space, that's the cool part, the weightlessness, the freedom, the rotating whatever degree. It's just so cool, so cool. So anyway, besides that, you're floating in space, asteroid field. And you're waiting for the ship, and you're like, I don't think they're coming. But then all of a sudden, you see one pop up, you see another one pop up, but then literally above your head, bam, another one shoots up, and the sound effect that they use and the feeling that you get as soon as that ship like comes out of, I don't know, light speed or whatever they have.
Roger. Standing by for enemy movement.
There she is.
That comes out of the jump they have in this game. It's just, oh, it's epic. And there's some stealth missions in here where you have to tactically move around the room and take out people. I mean, it is definitely a game where each mission is different, and each mission it puts you on your feet and it presents to you a new challenge or a different way of playing the game. It is the most entertaining Call of Duty campaign we've had in years. I mean, in years. Now, that being said, I'm going to end it with this. This is still a Call of Duty campaign. If you're looking for that tactical Gears of War, Dead Space, I don't know if Battlefield has it, but this is a Call of Duty campaign. And yes, they are bad guys. You shoot them. That's it. The bad guys aren't really that enticing, intriguing, or really interesting at all, which is the biggest downside, I think, of the campaign, as well as the gameplay being pretty much monotonous at some point in time with the main missions and stuff. It is a typical Call of Duty campaign in that sense, but some of the different ways of playing, really, really cool. Some of the unlockables, the way they do create a class, really cool, and I would love to see them go the next step in Infinite Warfare 2, even though we will never, ever, hopefully never, ever get Infinite Warfare 2, which would be sad. But you could do this in World War. You can. If you had like submarines and stuff, I'm just saying, you could do that. I think that would be pretty cool. And anyway, that's all I have for you guys today. That's my rant for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning. And I mean beautiful Call of Duty. That's another thing, this game is so beautiful. I mean, look at this, you're on an asteroid and it's rotating in the sun, and it's gorgeous. Until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.